Hello, hey everyone. Hi, I'm going live. I'm going live while watching season 8, episode 9 of Teen Mom OG. And I will be recapping season 8, episode 9 of Teen Mom OG tonight. That is at 9 p.m. So I'll be doing that recap. I'm super excited to see what this episode has to offer, or what all this episode is about. Because there's been so much drama. So I don't know, I just figured I could just kind of watch it with you all and just kind of give my opinions on it as the show's going on. So we're starting. I'm excited. All right, let's go. Let's see what this is about. Okay, so starting off with Cheyenne. Okay, let's see what's up with Cheyenne. Ooh, I see someone joined. Hi. I'm going live while watching Teen Mom, season 8, episode 9. I figure I can watch it and recap as live. So that's so cool. Hey, how is everyone? So I'm watching Teen Mom season 9 right now, and I'm just gonna do a recap as this live is going, so we can kind of give our thoughts on it. So far Cheyenne is having dinner with all of her family. And they're asking about her relationship and how long her relationship was depending on lasting, how long their relationship is gonna last. Ooh, I see some more people join. Hi. No, you didn't miss anything. No one missed anything. So I literally just went live and I'm recapping episode 9 of Teen Mom OG. So it just aired literally 2 minutes ago, and it's starting off with Cheyenne, and she's at dinner with her family, and they're talking about her relationship status and is it going to be long term or short term. I mean, I think Cheyenne definitely wants that guy to be there full time. I think she's craving that kind of husband, but I don't really know if her boyfriend is ready for that. I mean, I think he just kind of want to feel everything out before he jumps in head first, with this entire relationship. Is some more people joining the chat? Hi, everyone. Oh, thank you so much for the compliments. Thank you so much. Did y'all see Andrew on Crime Watch today? No, I didn't. I didn't see that interview. I definitely have to chime in on that. I'm in VA on vacation. I just got a message that you're live. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy that you're here in the chat. So I'm watching season 9 of Teen Mom OG, and Cheyenne is at dinner with her entire family, and they're all pestering her about her relationship with her boyfriend, and they're just do you plan on having babies? Do you plan on marriage? What's going on? And Cheyenne is she's talking about marriage, and she's talking about having kids, and they just don't want her to move too quick because she already moved kind of quick with Corey and Ryder. She says she's extremely happy in the relationship. And she said that she's going to go meet her boyfriend's family in Baltimore. And she's a little nervous about that. I don't know. I just feel Matt is just not ready for that role that she wants him to take on. I feel Matt is definitely, Cheyenne's boyfriend, Matt, is definitely not ready for that husband role. So episode 9 pretty much just already started. So it started with Cheyenne. So now it's at Maci. Boring Maci. I cannot stand Maci. She's so boring. How is everyone? Yeah, Andrew is no longer a part of MTV. Andrew is no longer part of MTV. MTV will not be filming Andrew. I would definitely look at that interview that Andrew did today. Thank you for telling me that, and thank you all for all the good compliments. Yeah, I heard that he was fired, and then I heard that he quit. Gracie Mack said that he quit. It's both. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. Either he quit or fired, but either way, we do know that he is not a part of Teen Mom anymore. So it pans over from Cheyenne and Maci, and Maci's talking to her friend right now. And she's talking about her PCOS and how she feels like her birth control is pretty much like maybe agitating her PCOS, and how she just kind of wants to go see a doctor just to see if that birth control medication is like the proper thing for her to take, given that she does have PCOS. I mean, as we all know, the last episode or two, Maci did raise awareness for her PCOS just to get like some research done on that, because a lot of women do suffer from PCOS. So currently we're on season 8, episode 9 of Team Mom OG, and I figured I'd just go live. How's everyone doing? How is everyone? Oh, thank you so much. Phyllis said, I love your shirt. Thank you. I just decided just to go plain red, all red. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your vacation. Yes, Maci is so annoying. Like right now, she's talking about birth control and how she just wants different options because she just feels like the current option she has now is just agitating her PCOS. So I know that can be like a tough situation. I know a lot of women have spoken out saying that they have PCOS. So now it has panned over to Gary and Leah and his wife and the kids, and they're all playing outside. And now it pans over to Amber. Oh my God, I'm scared. Okay, so she's saying that she has to do a lab test on her liver just to see what's going on with her liver. I had no idea that Amber was having liver issues. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, so her and Andrew was talking about like how nervous they are about her going to the doctors to figure out like what's going on with her liver. I didn't even know. Did you all hear that she was having like liver issues? And she said her liver is swollen and she wakes up with like red spots on her body. That's kind of scary. Like, what's going on with that? She thinks it's genetic from her father, is what she's saying. So it's her and Andrew. They're laying in bed. You know, they always lay in bed. Amber always lays in bed, and they're talking about her liver and how she feels like it's genetic. How she's having like a lot of liver issues and it's like swelling, and she's like, I don't know, she's like all to pieces over this. Yeah. It's kind of sad though, but she's saying she has to keep taking like medications. Yeah, so that's kind of sad. I didn't know she was even dealing with that. I'm seeing some more people are in the chat. How's everyone doing? Hi, Eric, Luna. I'm doing great. Sabrina, doing pretty awesome. Hi, everyone. I have not heard that Amber got fired. Okay, so it's on commercial. I can kind of talk to you more. So I'm like watching it live. I did not hear that Amber had gotten fired. I don't know, Eric Luna. I didn't hear that news. I did not hear that Amber is no longer part of Team Mom. That's big news. I didn't hear that. I don't know. I need to figure that out. I need to research. Yeah, Maci is definitely annoying. I mean, but we do give her credit for definitely like, you know, using her platform to raise awareness. I mean, that's always something good. You know, she's raising awareness for millions of people who deal with PCOS. So I mean, that is a good thing. But gosh, she's just like so mundane, blank slate, no personality. You know, it's just I just cannot stand it. There's another YouTuber saying that she got fired. Oh, well, yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I don't know. I'll definitely do my research. I haven't seen any articles. So if you all have seen anything in regards to Amber being fired, like any articles, definitely let me know like what articles you have seen so I can maybe, you know, look into it a little bit more for you all. But welcome, everyone. I am recapping episode 9 live for you all. Team Mom OG, episode 9. And I just figured I'll just go ahead and like do a switch up. Typically, I'll just do a video, you know, after it already airs about like what happened. But I figured I'd just do it live and talk to you all and see how you all are doing on this fine evening. I'm so happy that everyone is here with me. My day's going great. How is everyone's day going? Oh my goodness. Speaking of articles. Did you all hear that Teen Mom OG's ratings have plummeted? I literally just read, I believe it was Radar Online, did an article, and they actually counted like all the numbers from when Farrah was on Teen Mom and then when they actually took Farrah off. And now they said as of last week, the 22nd, when the last episode aired, it only had like a little over 600,000 people actually tune in to Teen Mom versus over 1 million people when Farrah was on, like, or over like 900,000 people when season 8 first premiered versus now, because I mean, let's be real, season 8 literally just aired in June. So it hasn't been that long. We're still in like late July. And it says only a little over 600,000 people have tuned in last week. So their ratings are severely plummeting. And Gary had actually tweeted today saying, like, watch, everyone, like, watch. Like, please watch. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, that is so scary. This show is, like, so close to, like, cancellation. It's, like, ridiculous. My day is going great. Oh, you've been busy cleaning today. Yeah, it's been super hot outside. Yeah, Cassandra said Teen Mom OG is going downhill for sure. Teen Mom OG is definitely just plummeting. So plummeting. Definitely. I'm just looking at everyone's comments. I'm so happy that everyone's here. Here, I'm going to write in the chat. I'm happy that everyone is here. Ooh, I think it's back on. All right. Oh, let me click down. All right, so I think it's back on. Episode 9 is back on. So starting off with Tyler and Kate. And Kate is saying that Tyler is actually going to go visit some friends. And she's going to just keep the kids. So Tyler is going to start talking to Kate's friend. And they're like petting the horse. The horses are so cute. So Kate actually wants to have like a conversation with Tyler. And I think I've seen a clip of this earlier today when she's going to talk about like breastfeeding. And she's going to like talk about all those things and like how some stuff was difficult. So her and Tyler are on the couch and she's holding Veda. And she's saying that she does not want to breastfeed anymore. She's saying breastfeeding is not all of what it's saying. She says she feels like she always has the baby because she's constantly like breastfeeding the baby to where she just feels like she doesn't like have enough time to herself, and how difficult breastfeeding is and the soreness of, you know, the breast and stuff like that. So she's talking about how she can't even schedule like certain appointments and therapies and stuff because she always has to breastfeed Veda. So how can she have time in her schedule to like go do things that's so important if she has like the baby? And now she's talking about postpartum and how like when you have like postpartum depression, how you just feel like you're just doing everything. And she said right now she just feels like she's doing a lot about breastfeeding and that she doesn't want to do it anymore. But Tyler is super supportive. Who doesn't want a man like Tyler? Like, he just seems like a superhero. Tyler seems like a superhero, like, seriously. Hi, everyone. Why does she have a baby anyways? Is it so hard for her? I know, right? It's just, like, weird with her. Whatever she wants to be a baby, it's fine. Yeah, like, I don't know why. I don't really think they plan to have Veda. Also, this whole breastfeeding controversy, they're still on the couch, like, talking about, like, breastfeeding. And Tyler saying, like, he supports her. But to me, it's just, like, I don't even know why it's, like, this whole debate about breastfeeding anyways. Just as long as your body can do it, okay, great. It's your choice. You just have to make sure that you do your best, whether it's breastfeeding or formula. It's just whatever is best as you, as a mom and a baby, and your baby. So it's panning back over to Cheyenne, and it's her and her boyfriend Matt, and Ryder and Cheyenne's sister, and they're all driving. To my knowledge, they're either driving to the airport or they're actually driving to Baltimore because they're gonna actually meet Matt's family. So Cheyenne is saying that she's like super nervous to like meet Matt's family because she's bringing Ryder. She doesn't know what they're gonna like think of her. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like Matt is just not ready for that responsibility. I mean, what do you all think? Do you all think that Matt, which is Cheyenne's boyfriend, do you all think that he's like ready for that responsibility of like being a husband or like having a kid? I just feel like he's kind of like in that honeymoon phase with her. I feel like he's just feeling everything out and he's just like along for the ride. I just really don't think he's like ready for that. So Cheyenne says she's like freaking out over meeting his family. But he's just like, no, Cheyenne, you're gonna be fine, you know. So I don't know. Oh, commercial again. That's the only thing I hate about MTV. So many commercials. So we are back to commercial. If you all are watching this live stream after the fact, I am actually 21 minutes in to the show, right? 21 minutes? Yeah, I'm 21 minutes into the show. Just kind of give you like a time mark. So let's see what some of you all are saying in the chat. Yeah, you can always like use breast pumps. It will be interesting to see how the Teen Mom ratings compare to the TLC show Unexpected, since it's just returned to another season and it seems to actually stick to the issues and not the drama. That is so true. Yeah, everyone, the ratings to Teen Mom have severely dropped. So if you don't know, go ahead and like research it for yourselves. But they said at the beginning of season 8, it was actually over 900,000 people that had tuned in, and it like dropped each week. So currently, it's a little over 600,000 people that tune in currently. Like nowhere near 900,000. And then they said when Farrah was on Teen Mom OG, they said that Farrah actually brought in over 1 million people. So it's just kind of crazy just to see the ratings plummeting. And it's probably because this Amber Portwood situation, the Janelle Evans and the dog situation, and just in general, I mean, Teen Mom is just not what it used to be. All the women, they're like older. So, I mean, I really don't know. A lot of the women, they're like in their 30s now. So it's no longer about like Teen Mom. They're all grown. So how do you all like when I come on here live and like do recaps of the actual like episode? Do you all like that or not? Do you like me doing these recaps? Do you not like me doing these recaps? Like these live recaps of it like actually airing? I thought it'd be interesting for me to do. Yeah, the show is definitely not realistic. Where I am, I don't know. I'll catch up next week. Hey, Phyllis. Yeah, so currently I'm just doing the recap of season 8 of episode 9 of Teen Mom OG. So I know some people can't watch it like when it like airs. So you can just come back and watch live stream whenever you so choose, and you can just see like, you know, what I was saying because I'm like watching it like as it's actually live. So you can kind of like come back to this channel and just like see what I said. So. Oh, Cassandra said you like me coming live. Oh, thank you. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. Thank you all for like tuning in. I'm so happy that you all are in my chat and you all are here. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much. So it's back on, and Macy's at her doctor's. Matt absolutely is not ready, and Cheyenne isn't either. Cheyenne needs to find herself and let the tail find her instead. Yeah, Cheyenne, I feel like she's definitely rushing things. Cheyenne is rushing things. I don't know. She maybe just feels. Maybe I think she's trying to fill a void because Corey moved on. To be honest with you, so it's back on and it's talking. Macy is on, and Macy is talking to her doctor, and she's talking about the fact that she doesn't want any more children, but she doesn't want any birth control either, because she wants to see how her body can actually deal with her PCOS without birth control. So, I mean, yeah, her doctor is telling her correct. I mean, her doctor is saying like, just as long as you like maintain like a healthy lifestyle and a diet and stuff, you should stay fairly healthy. But my thing is this: you don't want birth control, period, and you're saying that you don't want kids. So my question is, don't you risk getting pregnant? Like, don't you risk having children? Like, and now they're talking about male birth control. That's kind of weird. Yeah, that's kind of weird. They're talking about men birth control and how there's actually like research and stuff like going on for like men to actually like take birth control now. So that is crazy. So I am recapping. I think I see some new people. So I'm recapping episode 9 of season 8, Team Mom OG, and I'm actually about, let's see how far. I think I'm about like 20 something minutes in, close to 30 minutes in. And we are on Maci, and Maci is actually talking to her doctor about different options in regards to her birth control because she wants to not have any because she has PCOS, and she wants to see how her body can react, or like how her body will be without birth control, being that she does have PCOS. But my thing is just like, you're talking to the doctor saying that you don't want kids, but you're getting your birth control taken out. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's pregnant again. So it's panning over to Andrew and Amber, and it seems that they're heading to a lab to get some sort of testing. I assume maybe it's for her liver. Because Amber has been having liver issues, and I didn't even know Amber can have like swelling of the liver, which is what she explained. Yeah, like a liver test. So her and Andrew, they arrived at this clinic, and the receptionist hands in paperwork to go ahead and like fill it out because she has to do like this test to make sure that her liver is okay, because she said she wakes up having like a swollen liver. So right now they're just sitting down and they're talking just about like how nervous she is. And now I think like there's like a nurse coming in, and they're actually about to just maybe like check her vitals and stuff before they actually start the liver test. I've never heard of someone getting their liver tested, so I actually don't know like what all it entails. Let me look at some of these chats. I know. Does everyone go to a OBGYN in a nice office? Yeah, it seems so staged and set up. Yeah, Cheyenne is definitely better off somewhere else. Cheyenne definitely falls in love. Okay, so they just took, oh my gosh, Amber was literally just freaking out because they just took some blood from her. So that's literally all the test was. That's literally all the test was. So they drew the blood just to check like her proteins, liver enzymes, things of that nature. So they test the blood. So like through the blood, they can see like what issues Amber is actually having like with her liver, which I find kind of interesting. She was like freaking out, and just like they just took some blood. So I don't know if she was like scared of needles or not, but they were like freaking out. So she said she'll get her test in about 48 hours. So let's see what you all are saying in the chat. What's with YouTube? You definitely have more than 2 people viewing right now. Yeah, I don't know. On my end, it doesn't say 2. It says about 17 people are like in right now viewing me. I'm not too sure why it says 2 on your end. I think that was, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Amber. I think, all of that stuff with her liver is probably genetics, like she said. All right, so we are on another commercial. So do you have any questions for me? Put them in the chat and we can like talk about it. But my thing is just like, I don't know. I just feel, do you all remember when Maci, like a long time ago, she was like talking, and I don't really remember who she was talking to, but she was pretty much admitting that, I don't know, that she loves all of her children, but that with Bentley, she just feels a different love, like more love essentially for Bentley, because what she's been through with Bentley and the fact that because she had Bentley, she got this show and all this stuff. So do you all remember Maci saying that? Like, she said that a long time ago, and that's pretty much admitting that you love one child more than the next, which I think is kind of weird that you would even say that. And I think Maci is just so boring to me. Like I said, I don't know. I just feel like everything is so staged with this show, to where it's like nothing is really ever. I don't know. It's not realistic anymore. Everything is just so staged. It's so like, I don't know, scripted. It's so Hollywood now, and I don't know. You can just tell that everything is just like staged. Hi, hey everyone. I'm looking at some people in the chat. How's everyone doing? Are you enjoying this recap? This like live recap? I'm enjoying it. I think it actually, because I'm interacting with you all, to me it's like going by quick. Like I'll do like a quick recap and then it's already like on commercials. So I'm super happy that I'm actually doing this recap like live versus just doing a video, just throwing it up on my channel. So I'm like really excited that you all are here and you're actually like watching my recaps. Like I'm really excited about that. I'm so happy and I'm so grateful for all the support that you all give me. Yeah, it's so staged. It is so staged. But that's the thing, like they're pushing reality TV more than the actual reality. They're pushing all this staged and fake stuff versus the actual real, event. I mean, Teen Mom used to give you like the raw, when Amber was like beating Gary and all this stuff, like they used to give you like the real footage, and now it's just like everyone is just buying their $1 million homes, and I don't know, everything is just like not the same. Okay, so it's back on, and it's talking about Catelynn, and it's saying how when Tyler went out with his friends, people seeing that he was not with Catelynn, and people are like stirring up drama. And it says that Tyler actually like went to a club or something, like with his friends. Like he like actually like went out with his friends. So people were speculating, like, are you guys divorced or something? Because you have Tyler just like going out with his friends at a club, and what's going on? Oh Lord, Nova just fell. Nova is just a mess. Nova was sitting on the countertop and she literally just fell off the countertop. Oh my gosh. Gosh, Nova is such a handful. But Tyler's saying that he had a good trip, and Kate said that she missed him. Yeah, so he said that when he went out to a club, he like posted that he was like actually at a club. And people in the comments were just being ridiculous. Like, why is a married man at a club? Are you and Kate still together? Are you guys getting divorced? So they're like in the kitchen talking about this. I think I don't know. Kate said that she did comment on it. And she said she commented on the post that when Tyler said he was like out to a club, and she said that it's about trust and security and like trusting your partner to, know that what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And I don't know, do you guys agree with that concept? Like, hey, if you're married, like you are still allowed like to go separately and like go to clubs and enjoy yourselves? And what do you all think about that in the chat? Do you think that married couples or couples in general should still like have that time to like go out with their friends, or do you think that's like not the right thing to do? Veda is so tiny. Veda is so cute. She literally looks just like Tyler. Thank you so much, Corey, saying I'm the bomb. I love all the compliments. Thank you so much. I know, right? What teen mom can buy a home? It's so scripted and fake, and they're getting so much money for this show, but the ratings have plummeted. So I just read an article about that. Yeah, definitely. I feel like if you trust your partner, you shouldn't really have to worry about anything. Yeah, for sure. I feel the same way. I feel the exact same way. You should be able to trust one another to know that, you're not doing anything that would be against the relationship. So currently it panned over to Cheyenne. That was all Tyler and Kate talked about. So it panned over to Cheyenne, and she's actually meeting Matt, which is her boyfriend's family, and they're all hugging. So she's meeting his mom and dad. Ooh, it's kind of awkward. It's like super awkward. So they're like meeting her sister too, and Ryder. Oh, Ryder's super cute. Ryder's like so adorable. Do you all agree with me that Ryder's so adorable? Do you think it's too soon that she's meeting his family? Do you think it's too soon? I don't know. So they're all like talking, and Cheyenne is actually talking to Matt's mom, and just saying like how she was like happy that she could like bring Ryder along. I don't know. I just feel like it's a little too soon. What do you all think? Yeah, it's all about space. Like when you're married, you should be able to have space for sure. So I'm just watching the episode, and it's still on Cheyenne, and they're all just like having drinks with his family. They're all like taking shots, which is kind of, to me, that's weird, dude. I'm gonna meet his parents for the first time, and we're all gonna take shots together. That's like weird to me. Maybe it's weird to me because like I come from like a church background, but to me, like, so Cheyenne just met like all of his family, and they're all like around the dinner table, and they're saying like how they're happy like everyone is meeting everyone, and like they all like have shots, and they're like, cheers to meeting everyone, cheers, and they like all threw back a shot, like with Matt's like parents included, like they all just took shots, like that's weird. So it's still on Cheyenne, and they're all like having like some sort of private dinner. I don't know. Have you all like took shots with like your significant others, like parents and stuff? Like to me, that's weird. So you can tell during this dinner, Matt is definitely feeling himself. He's definitely super like excited, and he thinks he's doing something, but I don't know. His family doesn't seem to. I don't know. His family, I can't really get a feel for his family. So they're definitely giving him that prep talk about family and babies and marriage and life at this dinner table. So they're all talking about that. His mom is kind of like, his mom just literally gave Matt the okay for Cheyenne. So his mom just said, okay, I think Cheyenne is a good fit for you. That's what she's saying. I don't know if she's saying that just because she just has to automatically approve who he's with. I don't know if she's saying that because the cameras are there. But to me, like, I don't know. I'll be a little concerned if my son is dating someone with a baby because it's a huge responsibility. So I don't know how this goes. I don't know how I would feel. So Matt is saying that he's like making like serious plans with Cheyenne. So what does that mean? They're gonna get engaged? What are they? What's they getting married? What is this dinner about? It's like a awkward silence. There's like an awkward silence. What is going on here? That was weird. Whoa. So that was awkward. That dinner, okay, is it going to commercials so I can just kind of, okay, yeah, that dinner was super awkward. So Matt was just saying like how they're taking like a step in the right direction towards like marriage and stuff, but it's not like definite. And like Cheyenne like gave him like this look that was like so crazy. And like everyone was like staring at Matt like, okay, and it just got super silent and so awkward. So let me look at like what you all are saying. Hi, I see some other people are in the chat. Hi. I am doing the episode 8 recap of Team MOG Live. So I figured that you all would love me to come on here and do that because it's something different. But I want to see what you all are saying in this chat room. Yeah, Ryder is so cute. She's so gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah, Cheyenne is definitely like rushing to me. And I feel like Matt is not on the same page with her, but he's just like not admitting it. Like, he's along for the ride. He loves the cameras, he loves the attention he's getting. I don't know. He loves all of that, but I don't feel like he's ready. I really don't. Hi, Luna. I see you. Hi, Andrea. Yeah, Andrea said my family would not do that either. Yeah, that's weird to me. Like they all met each other and then they all like got shots and like threw it back. And I'm just like, that's weird. Like I don't ever picture my mom and dad and like my significant others, like parents, like meeting and like drinking. Like what the heck? That's weird. Like people shouldn't drink when they first meet. They should not do that because skeletons can come out, and you know when people drink, they can be like a different person. So I felt like them all throwing shots back, especially around Ryder. Like, why are you drinking? This is weird. Yeah, I mean, it. Yeah, someone said they're old school, so they wouldn't do that for sure. Yeah, someone else agreed. Like, I definitely would not throw any shots back when I just like met my significant other's family, and I totally agree with that. To me, it's just weird, but some people do it. It's their choice. I'm not trying to bash them, but it's just weird. So it's on commercial, and then once it returns, I'll go ahead and continue to recap season 8 for you all. Not sure if I have bought the camera's first time meeting. His mom should be looking for red flags. Ooh, I agree with everyone. I don't even watch anymore. Just wait for you to tell me the truth. Yeah, the ratings for Teen Mom has plummeted. Like literally, it went from over like 900,000 when it first aired for season 8, and there's like barely over 600,000 people tuning in. I didn't even do a recap for last week because it's just like I don't know. I dread it, to be honest with you. To me, it's just kind of boring. It's never too soon to meet the family. Better to learn who you get involved with. I agree with that as well. Yeah, I agree with that as well, definitely, especially if you want it to be long term. So it's back on already. So we are back from commercial on season 8. And I'm about to do like a time just to see how long we have left. It's kind of weird. It's not telling me, but I can only assume that I'm about 40 minutes, 35 to 40 minutes in. And I can think that that I have about like 20 minutes. Well, I can look to see how long I've been streaming. So we have about maybe 20 minutes left of this episode, and I'm going to do like an overall recap at the end. So Maci and her husband, they're talking about like her PCOS again. So they're talking to each other, and she's just saying like how her doctor appointment went and how he said that she should do diet and exercise and stuff like that. And now he's saying like, what are you going to do about this birth control thing if you get it taken out? And she's like, well, I have no clue. I don't know what I want to do. I have no other like answers. But to me, it's just like, I don't know. It's just like weird. I don't know. I just feel like you should definitely still take some sort of preventative measure if you're going to take your birth control out, because if you're saying that you don't want to have any more kids, Macy's saying she doesn't want any more kids, you should definitely like look into other like measures. So it's back to Amber, and she's sitting on the couch and she's talking to one of the producers, David. You all know that producer that she's with. And she's talking about how she did the test for her liver, and she's talking about her family history and her dad and like how he like went through a lot of things medically because he was like an alcoholic apparently, so he had like a lot of like liver issues. And Amber says that because of like a lot of the medications that she's taking, that it could possibly be affecting her liver. Yeah, David is pretty much the producer saying like how he supports her and like the mindset that she has is like, obviously right, because when you're taking medications, you never know how, like, what effect that can have on your body. Because as we all know, Amber has been popping pills for a long time. Amber has been taking medication for a long time. So medications can definitely affect parts of your body for sure. So I think it's good that she got that test done. She said her father was self-medicating before he passed away. I didn't even know that about her dad. Like, that is sad. So this just like runs in Amber's family. Yeah, so this runs in her family, which is super like sad. Oh, she's like about to cry. She's like out of breath. She just like can't even get it together. Because she said she doesn't want any of her kids to have the same issues, and she thinks it's genetic. So she thinks like all this self-medicating, all this mental health stuff is like an issue, like genetically, and it's being passed down, and she just doesn't want any of her kids to have it. And she's so upset on the couch. She's crying. And David, the producer, he's just there for her, consoling her. He's such a good dude. Like, he seems so laid back and chill. I feel like kind of bad for her because she didn't ask to have these illnesses, but she does. So, all right, it's back to another commercial. So, how's everyone doing in the chat? Is everyone doing all right? Am I doing okay? Are you guys liking this? Are you following along? Yeah, I can hardly watch Teen Mom. I'm going through all of y'all's comments, and it was like, I'm not gonna even lie to you. When Farrah left, not when she was initially fired, but when she was actually brought back and she left again, I stopped watching because Farrah, yes, she is not the most positive person, but I don't know, something about her and her family and Deborah, her mom and stuff, I did tune in. And it's like once she left, I stopped watching. I literally stopped watching Team Mom OG. Like, it's just, I don't know, it just got too, I don't know, boring. It was different. It wasn't right without her. Someone said I would rather binge on Orange is the New Black than to watch that. Yeah, I agree. I can't watch it anymore. Like, I only watch these episodes to do recaps for you all. That's why I watch these episodes. If it wasn't for you all and all the support and love that I have from all of you, I definitely would not be watching these episodes, but because I know you all enjoy them, I make sure I watch them for you and like do these recaps. So I definitely do it for all of you because I just enjoy like the fact that you all are just here and supporting me. Someone said, "Oh, big surprise! Amber sitting on the couch." Yeah, I agree. Amber, when is she not sitting on the couch? Someone said Amber is depressed. Oh, for sure. She's always dealt with that her entire life. Yeah, I mean, it's just so sad. Um, Tiffany said she she'd be drinking Amber. Thank you, Gracie, for saying that I'm doing great. Um, there was a episode on season 8 when they all went on vacation, like all the girls, like Cheyenne and Amber, Maci, and everyone. And she deliberately, her and Kate stopped taking their medication just to drink. And they were both talking about how they should take their medicine, but they're not because they can't mix it with alcohol. So they stopped taking their medications cold turkey to drink alcohol. And I think that was like a controversy in itself because it's like, what's more important, drinking liquor or your health, you know? So Amber drinks from time to time, but I don't think she should. She's not really supposed to. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Corey. Thank you so much. I'm glad you all are following along. And I'm like recapping this as I go. I will admit I was a little nervous. I was like, can I actually pull this off? Like, I wonder, can I pull it off? But I think it's going great. Thank you all for such all the support. Thank you so much. Oh, someone said, Carl Keys 26 said, I really enjoy these because I don't have any. Okay, I still like to know what's going on. Oh, you're so welcome. I'll do this more often. If you guys like really love this, I'll definitely do this more often. Tiffany said, you're the best. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. You guys are like making me smile so hard. As usual, you're absolutely spot on with your live chat. And I think you should continue. Thank you, No Catfish Nana. Thank you so much. Thank you all, everyone, for all of your like positivity. Like, I just didn't know like how this would turn out, and I'm so happy that you all are just loving it, because I was just like, I kind of want to go live. I want to do something different. I'm tired of doing like the same old kind of stuff. Like, I really want to go live a lot more. If you guys like me going live, I would definitely go live a lot more. Thank you. I appreciate all of you too. Yeah, definitely pray for Amber. Gracie Max said, how's the cat? Oh, the cat is actually taking a nap. He's not here in the room. He's downstairs. We just gave him his dinner like a couple hours ago. And the last time I checked before I came up here to do the live stream, he was actually asleep. So I have a cat. His name is Simba. I have 5 guinea pigs, 1 rabbit, and a cat. I have a lot of animals. I'm an animal lover. So when that Janelle Evans situation happened with the dog, I was furious. So the cat is great. He's taking a nap right now. Thank you so much. Just seen the notification and I'm new. So I missed a recap. Hi, Sue, soul sister. You did not miss the recap. You did not miss it. You're still, we're still watching season 8, episode 9 of the recap. It was on commercial and it actually just came back on, and it's focusing on, I believe this is Kate. Oh, I see a limo. So no, you did not miss the recap. We're still in there. And hi, because you said you're new. I'm Yasmin Woodland. Thank you so much for joining this chat. So this is Kate, and she's actually going out, and she's like in this limo. I believe it's for her birthday, and she said that she's like not going to be breastfeeding anymore because it's too exhausting and it's too taskful. Okay, so I did overspeak. It's not her birthday. She's just going out. Like, one of her friends just asked her, are you going out just because Tyler went out? So earlier in this episode, Tyler actually went out with his friends to a club, and now she's going out with her friends to a club, and her friend said, well, are you just going out because Tyler went out? I was like, no, I just want to go out with my friends and have a good time. And Tyler was like, okay, go ahead, just go enjoy yourself. You know, it's something that everyone should do. You should have that trust in a marriage to like do that. So Kate is at the club with her friends. They're taking shots. They're dancing. They're having so much fun. Kate's makeup is on fleek. Kate has been doing like great with her makeup lately, kind of, sort of. She's doing better. She's doing better. I mean, I'm no makeup guru, but Kate's definitely doing better with her makeup for sure. And to me, it looks like Kate did lose a bit of weight as well. She looks a lot more healthier and happier. Oh my goodness. So they took a picture, they posted it on their Instagram, and they said that Tyler had actually like commented on the Instagram post of her actually being at the club with her friends, and he's just like, ooh, go ahead, like sexy mama. So that's good that they have that relationship now and that communication, that Kate and Tyler can actually talk to one another and say, hey, I just want a little bit of space. I want to go out. That's great that they have that trust and security in one another to actually do that. So that is where we are at. Is currently on Catelynn. They're outside. They're by this fire pit, and they're all like talking and chatting. So I think that's great. So it pans back over to Maci, and she's currently at a golf course with Taylor. And she said that she wants to actually talk to Taylor about birth control, but not for her, for actually him. So she says she's nervous to have this conversation because she does not know how Taylor is actually going to react to this conversation. So let's see what's going to happen. So they're in a golf course. They're like sitting in a golf cart, and she's like trying to slowly bring the topic up. You can tell she's kind of like nervous. So she's talking to him about a vasectomy. Ooh, that's awkward. That's awkward. So she's saying that they can go to a doctor and talk about it, but Taylor looks like he's not doing that. He literally just said it. He said, I'm not 110% sure about that. And Maci just said to his face, I don't want any more biological children. She literally just said that to his face. And Taylor is like not having it. He's like, he might want more kids in the future. This is something that they need to definitely agree upon, because marriages can fall apart on stuff like this, you know? Oh my goodness, Maci is talking about like crazy stuff. So some of the stuff that Maci's talking about in regards to like birth control, I'm not gonna necessarily say here, but let's just say she's saying that they can save some of Taylor's DNA and like freeze it and go back to it later to have a baby. Taylor said he just feels overwhelmed with the conversation. And he said he's just not ready to make that decision. So Maci's just looking at him like, oh my God. Maci just looks unhappy all the time. Like she never smiles. So, okay, great. We're on the commercial. Let's see what this chat. I just see this chat just going. And I just want to see what you all have been chatting about. Oh, Tiffany said, you're such a positive person, girl, and it rubs off on us. Oh, thank you so much. You all are such dolls. Y'all are so like good to me. You're so supportive, and like coming from like coming from a small family, like I have two older brothers, and it's just me. So I never really had like that partner in crime, and it's always been me by myself going through school or whatever I'm going through. It's always me by myself. So just to have that support from other people that's like not even like my, immediate family, like, it feels good. Y'all almost feel like my friends. So just know that each and every one of you in the chat, you are all special. Everyone who's watching me, I don't care if it's even like 2 people, like y'all are so special to me just to support me. Like that makes me like, it warms my heart to know that you guys like care enough to like watch me. So back to Teen Mom, I just feel like Maci is just talking to Taylor about like different birth control options because she does not want to take her birth control anymore because she wants to see how her PCOS will act after she takes out her birth control. So I don't know. I feel like Taylor's not ready to make that decision because she talked about a vasectomy, a male vasectomy, and he said, well, what if I want to have kids in the future? Like, I don't know if I'm ready to make that decision. So I don't know. I feel like that's something they definitely need to come to grips about because, people actually get divorced over like, okay, I want kids, but no, I don't want any more, but I want more. So it's something they need to really figure out. Do I like Riverdale? I've heard of Riverdale. I have never seen Riverdale. What is Riverdale about? I hear about it all the time. One of my friends said they were watching it. And I was just like, oh, okay, but I don't really know what it's about. Someone said, please keep going live. The first time going live is the most difficult for sure. I will definitely keep doing this. Yeah, Janelle and her dog situation is just so disgusting. Yes, I have 5 guinea pigs and they're super cute. I have never heard of a capybara. They look like guinea pigs and they're 10 times the size. No, I've never heard. Ooh, where are we at? Girl, you've got life in your house. Yes, I love animals. I'm such an animal lover. Hey, Eric Luna, you're back in the chat. Yeah, Maci is just so annoying. Oh my gosh. Yes, Tiffany, yes, you're correct. Freezing the babies. That is what Maci was talking about for birth control. She was saying like if she goes off her birth control, maybe Taylor can go ahead and like freeze some babies and get a vasectomy. And he was just like, oh, I'm not ready to make that decision right now. Oh, thank you so much. You all are such loving people. Thank you all so much. I know it's so hard not having people to talk to. You're welcome, Rebecca. Maci have talked about adoption before. So just in case some people are just coming into the chat, I'm recapping season 8, episode 9 of Teen Mom OG. It's actually live, and I'm watching it now. I can't show the actual. I can't like play the audio and stuff for you all, and I can't show the actual TV because I can get copyright on my channel, and you don't really want to get copyright on your channel because it's a negative thing and they can actually like take your channel down and like delete your channel. So I can't do that, but what I can do is I'm watching it and I'm like recapping and telling you all like what's going on. So it's actually back on. So it goes back to Andrew and Amber. They're sitting on the couch and her results are in from her liver test. So let's see. She says it's normal. Wow, how is it normal if she's having so much pain in her liver? That's weird. So she thinks it's her medication actually giving her like a false sense of that. I think like Amber's just losing her mind. Like, I don't know. But she's happy that it did come back normal, obviously. But she says that when she took the liver test, because if you all don't know, I don't know who's in and who's out, or who's new in the chat. Earlier in this episode, Amber went to go get her liver checked out because she said that she was having like liver issues, but she just got her test back and it's normal. And she said that she's happy about that. So her and Andrew are talking about that, but she's just like, she thinks it's a lot of the medications that she's taking for her mental health is what's causing all of that pain. So they're like really happy that it's like nothing serious because she thought that it was something that could have been genetic from her father because her father that passed away did have a liver issue. So that was it. That was a really short clip of them. So now we're at Cheyenne. So they're saying that they actually are not really on the same page. She's saying that they're having like issues in regards to what her and her boyfriend Matt, this is Cheyenne I'm talking about, like what they want to do about like their living situation when Matt moves to LA. So let's see what goes on here with her, Ryder, and Matt living situation. So they're talking about when she met his family and how they feel like everything went good, everything went smooth, and Matt says everything like met his like expectations, and he said that Cheyenne was like worried for no reason. So now they're gonna talk about like family or like how they should live. I don't think they should move in together. I really don't. They're not married. They don't know what they're doing. They're moving too quick. So Cheyenne is asking like, what's the next goal? So Cheyenne is saying she doesn't want to move in immediately. I think she does want to move in with him, but I think he don't want to move in with her. I think if they move in together, like they're not even married, I think that's going to be issues. They definitely should they should like get to know one another more, go to premarital counseling, do different things to know each other more. I feel like they're in the honeymoon phase. Like there's more to relationships than just intimacy. So is that the end of the episode? Because they were just talking outside, her and Matt, and now it's painting over towards the end. So I believe that is actually the end of the episode. It didn't even show Ryan. It didn't show Mackenzie. It didn't show any of them. So actually, it didn't film any of them. That's kind of crazy. So yeah, the episode is actually ending, and it didn't even film Mackenzie because I was wondering when will Ryan, when will he be on here? Oh, that's the end of the episode. Oh wow. All right. So let's talk about it. What do y'all want to talk about when the last of the episode? And I can check this out. Hopefully I wasn't talking too loud because I have like a headphone in so I can like hear the audio because I can't play it out loud for you all. So that is actually the end of the episode. Like I was saying in regards to Cheyenne, I feel like she wants to move in like super quick, but it's like, don't do that because they're in the honeymoon phase of their relationship. Like, you need to know that person. Like, you need to know that person in and out. What makes that person angry? What is their dark side? Like, how are they as like a person. Like, I'm just seeing this person that they want me to see, you know, this loving, cute person, but who are you? And then the fact that you have a baby involved and you're not married, is he ready to step up as like a stepdad? So that was actually season 8, episode 9 of Team Mom OG, and I'm ready to get into this chat because you guys are just chatting away and I feel left out. What are you all talking about? Let me try to scroll up because I see this chat just moving. Let's see, what are you all talking about? Oh, you guys are talking about Maci's Naked and Afraid. Oh my gosh, Maci was on the show Naked and Afraid. She like literally tapped out on the first day. Or was it like maybe after a couple hours? She like literally tapped out. But she was making such a big deal over it. Like she was like such this tough girl and she like tapped out. It was so funny. I don't know why Amber loves to sit over here and sit on the couch like all the time. Yeah, Cheyenne definitely. I feel so bad for Cheyenne because that Matt is not wanting to move so quick with Cheyenne. Cheyenne is like, look, which I get. Cheyenne is like, look, I am mature. I have a baby. If you want to be with me, let's go ahead and like be together. Let's move in. Let's talk weddings. Let's talk babies. And it doesn't work like that. People need time. That's a lot, especially if he has no kids of his own, then he has to step up to the plate to take care of yours. That's not even his biological child. So she definitely got burned because he actually did not want to move in with her. He definitely did not want to move in with her. Yeah, Maci was on Naked and Afraid. It was so funny. Cheyenne boyfriend wants to be roommates for 2 years while he works on his career. Yeah, I don't know why these girls can't see through it. Like, I feel like he's definitely, like, I feel like Cheyenne's boyfriend is only there for the cameras. I feel like he would not be dating Cheyenne if it was not for the cameras. Like, seriously. The same thing with Corey and Taylor. I feel like their relationship is super superficial. Like, it's all about the looks, it's all about the cameras, it's all about the money. I don't feel like I don't feel like it's genuine. And I'm in regards to Cheyenne's boyfriend Matt, I feel like he doesn't want to get that involved with her. He doesn't want to hurry up and have a baby. He doesn't want to lock himself into a marriage because I feel like he is not with her for the right reasons. But for some reason, us viewers, we can see that, but themselves, like, they can't see that. And I feel like he's definitely, I don't know, I feel like he's a Corey. Corey just wants to amp up his career. Corey doesn't care anything about anything. He's barely there for Ryder, you know, and Corey is just all about the fame. He's money hungry. He doesn't care. And Taylor, too, she seems like a little superficial. Everyone seems superficial to me. I just hope that Cheyenne shields herself away from that stuff. I'm happy everyone is in this chat talking. No Catfish said they know exactly how I feel being like the only girl. Yeah, it can be a little lonely. I kind of opened up a little bit earlier in the stream and I was just talking about like how I'm the only girl and I had 2 older brothers and how like I look at each and every one of you as like friends. Because growing up, I didn't really have anyone with me because my older brothers, they had one another, but I just had myself. So no matter what I did, it was just by myself. And I think that's also why I'm such like a strong, independent person, because I only had myself. And I had no choice but to like rely on my own self. So what else? What do you all think about this recap? So if you can kind of think back to when I first started this live stream and kind of take in like what I was saying, like what do you think about this recap? What do you think about Tyler and Kate and them going out? What do you think about Maci and the fact that she doesn't want to take any birth control? What do you think about Amber pretty much like hallucinating that her liver was hurting when it wasn't her liver at all? It came back normal. What do you think about Cheyenne? Like, I don't know. I just have so many thoughts in my head in regards to this, to where it's just like, I don't even know where to start with these people. I just feel like this show is just going downhill for sure. The ratings are going downhill. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't get a good vibe from Cheyenne's boyfriend either. Someone said that these girls jump from one relationship to another. It's way too fast, very irresponsible. Yeah, I definitely agree. Cheyenne be shady. I can't explain, but we all know Cheyenne got some crazy skeletons or something. Oh yeah, I mean, everyone has like that past. I think Cheyenne's like quiet, but it's always the quiet ones that you have to like watch. She's super quiet. She is a little bit too chill. Like to me, she's like not too far from Maci because Maci is so mundane. She shows no expressions in her face. Maci just talks in this monotone voice, and I feel like Cheyenne is kind of the same. She's kind of like she doesn't really show any personality really. So I don't really know. I know, like Janelle is crazy. Someone's talking about Janelle. So yeah, Janelle is just they're like Janelle is like money hungry. She's like always craving attention. Janelle, I just posted a video on my main channel, and Janelle was just like talking about how Leah and Kale are supposedly like dating. They're supposedly like in a relationship and dating. Did you all hear that Janelle had like posted that? Did you all hear about that? Because Janelle like posted on her Instagram, on her Twitter. She posted on like all her social media accounts that Kale and excuse me, Leah was actually dating. Like Janelle loves to start drama. But in regards to this episode 9 recap, I think that my final thoughts on it, I'm just gonna give my final thoughts. I think that it's good that Tyler and Kate have that communication and they have that trust to where they can both have that space and not have to worry about any infidelities happening. I think that's great. I think Kate is at a good place, being that she just gave birth to Veda. I feel like she's in a better place with her mental health. I feel like she has lost a little bit of weight. She's trying to do her makeup a little bit better. Tyler seems to be in a good place. He seems to be like doing well. I think that they're doing okay. In regards to Amber and Andrew, we all know where they're at currently today. I mean, obviously these episodes were pre-filmed. So I don't know. Andrew just seemed like, to support Amber when she went to go get her liver checked out because she was having liver pain in this episode. I don't know. Something strikes me weird about Andrew though. Andrew, I don't know. It seems like he's hiding a lot. He doesn't seem forthcoming. He seems a little too weird. I don't know. What do you all think about Andrew? That's kind of weird. He kind of weirds me out. They all weird me out. Someone said Amber always wants attention and she exaggerates everything. Yeah, for sure. You heard that Janelle is pregnant again. From where? Oh my gosh. Are you serious? From where? I need to research that. Janelle's pregnant again? Where did you all hear that from? That Janelle's pregnant again. What the heck? Hi Chrissy, are you here? Did you just get in this chat? Hi Chrissy C. I saw the Janelle rumor she started. She's just grasping at straws to stay in the public eye for sure. Janelle spread this rumor about Kale and Leah. Kale and Leah, they were just in Costa Rica and they were just vacationing. And Janelle said that one of the pictures they took, they were in the water and they were just kind of like smiling by each other. And she said that they were supposedly dating. And I'm just like, what the heck, Janelle? Like, why would you even spread that rumor? But that was crazy. Yeah, Andrew is weird to me. I don't even really know the entire story about this entire Amber and Andrew story. I don't even really know what's the truth. I don't even know what to believe. Andrew has said several things, and I know that Amber's brother and everyone else has said that it's not true. So I don't even know who to believe in that situation, but Andrew is definitely a little weird to me. He's definitely weird. Yeah, I believe couples having space, but I wouldn't go to a club. Yeah, I don't know. Clubs aren't really my scene either. I feel like it depends on the club that you want to go to. I just kind of think It depends on who you are as a person, if you're more of a club person or a bar or a pub, or if you want to go to the movies with your friends. It just all depends on like who you are. But in regards to Maci, I think that she needs to figure out what she wants to do, because honestly, you want to be like really honest about this episode 9. I feel like Maci and Taylor are not in best place, her husband, but they don't broadcast that to the world. I don't feel like they're happy in their marriage. I feel like they're more of partners and business partners, because as we all know, they have several clothing lines, they own businesses and stuff like that. So I feel like they're more together because of that. I think that's what holds them together. Not only their businesses, but their children. I don't think Maci is happy in her marriage, and I don't think Taylor is too. I think they're just complacent, or I think they're just settling. I think they're comfortable, but I don't think they're happy. They're happy. Maci never smiles. They don't look at each other the same as they used to. I feel like they definitely rushed their marriage too. They got married super quick, and I think Taylor did it just to secure his spot on the show and to secure his money, and they don't look happy. Tyler and Kate, they look like they're getting back to a happy place. Amber and Andrew, we all know that their relationship seemed okay on camera, but we all know that that was not the best relationship. And then in regards to Cheyenne and her boyfriend, Matt, I don't think that they will last. I really don't think that they will last. I think Matt is just only there for the cameras. He is like, what is Cheyenne not getting? Like, she's not getting it. Matt is like, I don't want to move with you. I'm not thinking about marriage. I'm not thinking about babies. Like, he cannot be more blatant in what he wants, and she's like not seeing that. She's like not seeing that whatsoever. I'm looking at all your comments. Oh, you watch Lovely T? Cassandra. Lovely T TV. Oh my goodness, I watch Lovely T as well. I'm subscribed to her. She does amazing content too. Yeah. Andrew has a horrible like past as well with like alcohol and stuff. I did hear that from Lovely T as well, and I actually did my own research, and I actually posted something on my own channel in regards to Andrew Glennon's past. So if you have not seen that video on Andrew Glennon's past, go ahead and go to my main channel and check that out, because I found out that he had charges for weapons and drinking and driving and, you know, narcotics and all this stuff. He definitely like had issues with that. So he is not all squeaky clean. No one is, but Andrew is not all, he's not an angel like he's trying to portray. Janelle needs to contact me so I can get her straight. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Janelle just loves to start drama about everyone. Andrew knew what he was doing from the get-go, for sure. I mean, he knew that Amber was on the show. I think everyone, like even Kale came out on her podcast and she said that Javi actually targeted her, meaning like he knew that she was on this show, so he deliberately like introduced himself to her and like got, you know, weaseled his way in because he wanted to get on the show. Javi actually said that, or Kale actually came forward and said that. Yeah, Cheyenne is definitely in La La Land. She's not getting it. Cheyenne is not getting it. I don't know why she feels desperate. She's a beautiful, beautiful girl. She can wait. She has a beautiful daughter. She has a show. She has money. You know, she can wait. She can just date, take her time, and wait. She's young. She's like, what, 20? She's early 20s like me. It's just like, why do you feel so much pressure to marry to someone? It's like, it's not all glitz and glamour. Like, once you marry someone, like, to me, that's it. I mean, divorce is always, like, there, but it's just, like, take your time when it comes to relationships. And it seems like Cheyenne just rushes. Maci, someone said, I think Maci has settled. They definitely don't look happy. They look bored. Yeah, they do look bored. They straight up look bored. Someone said, I think Maci is doing very well along with Chelsea. Yeah, they're doing well. I think they're level-headed. I do think they're grounded and level-headed. I really do think so. It's just like, I don't know. Maci just doesn't seem happy. Maybe it's just me, or maybe she just doesn't smile. Maybe, I don't really know. But she needs to be careful with this whole I don't know, birth control thing. Because before we know it, she's going to be pregnant again. I mean, we already know that Mackenzie's pregnant. It's crazy that they didn't even film Mackenzie and Ryan. They weren't even in this episode 9. They weren't even in this episode period, Ryan and Mackenzie. And I'm just like, but they showed them towards the end. Like, you know, the end credits when they're like showing like each mom. They did show them, but they actually were not in it. And I'm just like, why? Like, what was going on with that? But Mackenzie and Ryan, they're expecting another baby, a baby girl actually. So Mackenzie needs to be careful because if she doesn't want any more kids, she has to be more careful if she's going to get her birth control taken out. Yeah, Javi definitely used Kale for money. Kale has admitted that on her podcast numerous times that Javi deliberately hunted her down, found where she worked, because at the time Kale said that she worked inside of a mall locally in her area, and said that he deliberately like found out where she worked, scoped her out, introduced himself, you know, try to charm her and stuff like that, just to like get with her because of the cameras and the fame and the money. She like literally admitted that, and that's exactly why once they got married, things like literally went south. Like the moment she gave birth to Lincoln, like things went south. He got deployed, and I mean, I'm not gonna say he deserved infidelity because as we know, Kale did cheat, but he did too. He cheated too, but no one deserves that infidelity. But you can't expect to do wrong to people and then not come back to you. Like you deliberately attached yourself to a person just because of the cameras. Like you literally had no interest in this person. You just faked it. You know, you even made sure that you would have a baby with this person just to secure checks per month. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't like Javi. I don't like Javi. He even tried to attach himself to Brianna because Kale had already moved on from Javi, and Javi was with no one. So Brianna was new to Teen Mom, and he literally started, like, trying to date her just to have camera time. And Brianna has came forward and said that she like does not like Javi either. That's exactly why they're not together. I think eventually Cheyenne and Corey will end up together. I don't know. I think Corey is like not wanting to be with her because he's all about image. He's like, well, I want to be with this top model. I want to be with this Victoria's Secret looking model so I can get all the attention and all the clout. And I don't think Corey is focused on being a family man. As you can see, in the other episode of Teen Mom, like when Corey and his girlfriend Taylor went somewhere on this free trip. He was like vlogging the entire thing, and like all he cares about is social media and trying to, you know, flex and flashes money and flash all these. So I don't think Corey is trying to have a family anytime soon. He's all about the money. Maci and Taylor are a good couple. They both just seem laid back. Yeah, maybe they're just a little laid back. I don't know. I'm trying to look at all your comments. Cheyenne definitely rushed. Yes, it's like as soon as Corey got with Taylor, yeah, it seemed like she definitely rushed to getting with Matt. I think she's using Matt to get over Corey. I think she's still low-key wants Corey. I definitely feel that. I mean, let's be real. Corey looks better than Matt. I mean, it's not all about the looks. It's not all about the looks. But if you put Corey and you put Matt side by side, me personally, Corey looks better. So it just looks like, I don't know, Matt is cute in his own way too, but it just looks like Corey looks better than Matt. So it's kind of crazy how, you know, Cheyenne went from Corey, like Corey literally looks like some sort of model. And then you go to Matt, it's like, oh, I don't know, Cheyenne, you could have maybe done better, but it's not all about the looks. Maybe Matt is a good person at heart. It's not all about the looks. That's just my personal opinion. Ryan has been acting weird since he got out. Yes, Ryan is having a lot of post-traumatic stress for sure. Or maybe he's back on doing illegal things. Who knows? I don't know. Ryan and Mackenzie was not in this episode for some reason. They were not filmed. And I don't know why. Someone said Catelynn is a narcissist. Someone said, I think Corey is definitely a player. Yes, for sure. He does have that player vibe. Someone said, no, they will not end up together. Come on, Cheyenne and Corey. Right. It's an opinion or assumption at this point. I agree. Corey does look better, way better than the other. But in another way, he looks super into himself, and that's a turnoff. Yeah, Corey's conceited. Corey's a narcissist. And like I said, all he cares about is the fame, the money, the Instagram. Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to get this chat to be too vulgar, but did you all watch I think it was last week's episode of when Corey went on vacation with his girlfriend Taylor, and he tried to post a video of Taylor in a robe, and she was like kind of like dancing, trying to like shake her butt or whatever butt she has. And she was trying to shake her butt, and they were actually in the bathroom of the hotel. Now he was filming her. He had his phone, and there was like a mirror in front of Taylor. So he was like filming her through the mirror, and like you can actually see him in the video as well. And he was like completely unclothed, and he actually like moved the camera to where you can like see his private area. So he like didn't catch it, and Corey actually like posted that to his like social media, and everyone was just like started like roasting him, dragging him, like, oh my gosh, it's so like, why'd you like do that? Oh my goodness, like he's so small. Like they were like literally cracking jokes over Corey, and Cheyenne and her sister were laughing so much. What I thought was weird that when Cheyenne was like looking at like the Snapchat that Corey posted, she asked her sister, she's like, do you want to see? And her sister was like, yeah, I'll look at Corey's, wiener. Like, it was super weird. I was just like, well, what the heck just happened? Corey is super into himself, but he definitely made himself look so dumb when he posted that Snapchat and like actually like had a private area slip. Like, he definitely did that on accident, and it was super funny actually. Yes, Gracie Mac, exactly. Yes, that was the video, and I was just like, "Oh my God, Corey!" Like, well, that's exactly what you get. You're trying to post Taylor, trying to be cute, and that's what happened. Like, that was super funny to me that happened. But this episode, nothing really major happened. Like I said, I'm happy for Tyler and Kate. They seem to be on a better page. I have to give Catelynn the side eye at the fact that she came public and said that she was actually contemplating on not having David. Like, she was already pregnant, and she was just like, well, yeah, I was contemplating on keeping her. And I'm just like, why would you say that to the public? Like, why would you even admit to that? Some stuff you should just talk to Tyler about. Not everyone needs to know that stuff. Like, I think that was super funny, or not funny, but super sad, because when Veda grows up, is she going to watch these episodes and see that you contemplated on not having her live? Like, I can't believe she even said that. But past that point, Kate and Tyler seem to be okay. Maci and Taylor, they seem to be okay. They just need to figure out what they want to do in regards to birth control. Cheyenne and Matt seem to be a hot mess. I don't think it's going to last. They did not film Ryan and Mackenzie. They didn't film any of that. And then I'm missing someone. In regards to Amber and Andrew, she just got her liver checked to make sure she wasn't having any issues because she was having pain. Her results came back negative. There was nothing wrong, which she was happy about, but she thinks all the mental medication she takes makes her body hurt. And they seemed okay in the clip, but we all know that they are going through a lot of drama currently, and that Andrew wants Amber to pay a lot of money to him a month. Like, he wants the checks. Like, he wants those checks from Amber. He wants her to pay child support, insurance, and legal fees, and then other money that he wants her to pay per month in regards to this situation with Andrew and Amber. So, oh my gosh, someone said yes, Corey did want that on the internet. Yeah, that was super gross. What a super weird question from this sister. Yeah, the sister was just like, yeah, I don't mind seeing it. Yeah, Cheyenne, just show me the clip of Corey and his private area malfunction. I'm just like, ooh, that's so weird. Like, I don't know, a sister. I mean, I don't have a sister, so is that weird to do? Just show your sister your ex-boyfriend's private area on a video? Like, is that okay? Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. What else are you all saying in the chat? We've been out here for like an hour and 25 minutes. I'm so happy that you all are here in the chat. Someone said he's not cute at all. I'm surprised Kate considered that, considering she went through an adoption before. Yeah, I don't even know why she did that. Yeah, Andrew's super greedy. He wants it all. Someone said that Andrew has planned this entire situation from the beginning. You're not the only person that thinks that way. I have looked on Twitter, I've looked on Instagram, I've looked everywhere in regards to this situation, and everyone says the same thing. Not everyone, but majority of people are like, why does this seem staged? Like, why does this seem planned? Like, Andrew deliberately got with Amber, planned a baby, and like, he's not even 1 year old yet. Baby James is not even 2, he's 1. So like almost months after, like a couple of months after she has a baby, you just automatically like flip, like, okay, I'm not saying he's not a victim. I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying the fact that as soon as this situation happens, the number one thing you're talking about is money. Why is that the number one thing you're talking about? You're talking about getting checks from Amber a month. It just seems like you're like, okay, well, this incident happened. Let me just take money. Let me just milk her for all the money she has. It's kind of weird. And like I said, I'm not saying he's not a victim. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying, like, it just looks pretty sketchy to me that Andrew Glennon is just going after all of her money. It just seems weird. Why are you entitled to her money? Y'all aren't married. If anything, y'all share a baby. That's the only thing that money should be going towards is the baby. But why do you deserve any other money of Amber's? That's Amber's money. Andrew seems to be like, maybe he's reaching, or he wants money out of her. Like, I don't know. All these relationships seem super fake. And sadly, when you are a part of a show like that, you know, I don't know. When you're a part of a show, you have to watch out because people will get with you just for the money and the fame. Let's see. Someone said, hi, sorry I'm late. If you've already said something, but do you think Amber is going to lose her MTV job over this whole thing? Honestly, I don't know. Some people said that she was already fired. I cannot confirm or deny that for you. And welcome. Since you said you're a little bit late, welcome. I did the season 8, episode 9 recap of Teen Mom OG. It actually just went off, and I did the recap of the entire episode live. But in regards to your question, I don't know, because it's like Farrah was fired over her situation with the films. Janelle was fired even though she didn't personally do anything. It was David that did everything, and she was fired. But Amber, to my knowledge, is still employed, and I don't know if they're waiting for the courts to deal with it. I don't know if they're like waiting to hear like what the law wants to do in regards to it. But I honestly feel like they are gonna keep her. I feel like they're not gonna fire her. And I only say that because they literally just got rid of Janelle. So it's just like they're losing so many people. And oh my goodness, like I said earlier, Teen Mom, there was just an article posted on Radar Online, and it stated that Teen Mom, their ratings have significantly dropped. When season 8 first aired, it was over 900,000 people that tuned in. Currently, as of last week, it's only a little over 600,000 people. So that's literally cancellation time. Like, if it drops any more below that, they will literally like risk the show being canceled. So I don't know if she's gonna be fired, because I feel like if she's fired, then the ratings will definitely drop, because there are a lot of people who still support Amber, and I don't think that MTV wants to make that move of going ahead and firing her, because they might feel like they have to keep her because of the ratings. The ratings are so low to where if they fire her, the show just may be done for. So to answer your question, I don't know. I think they might keep her because of that. And it's sad that she gets a pass. You know, violence is violence to me. If you have a mental disorder, you should definitely have support and love. and help. But to me, it doesn't excuse violent behavior. It's an explanation, but it's not an excuse. Love my first live chat with you. God bless your beautiful inside and out. Oh, thank you so much. I see that you're leaving. I think, Tiffany, you're leaving. Thank you so much for being here. For the rest of you who are here, do you have like any last questions for me? Someone said Ryan and Mackenzie. Who is that? I don't even think anyone cares about them anymore. Yeah, I didn't even notice that they were gone until the end. I was like, oh wait, they didn't even in this last episode, Ryan and Mackenzie weren't even in it. Poor baby Jane, someone said. Andrew may have been trying to get attention to get other jobs since he's in the TV business. Someone said, boo, he knew before getting with her how to manipulate and end up making money. Someone said maybe it's because she's innocent until proven guilty. Just because Andrew said it happened doesn't mean it really happened. That's true. She's definitely innocent before proven guilty. And I think that's how people are treating her. Like with MTV, with the Teen Mom cast going to her court hearings, they're treating her innocent until proven guilty. So I definitely think that's why a lot of the Teen Mom OG cast is at her current hearing, because they don't want to treat her as if she's guilty until everything with the courts pans out. So that's a good comment that you made. Because there's not enough drama in the OG, probably why they won't get rid of Amber. Someone say Amber needs to get fired. They're hypocrites. Yeah, I mean, I think they won't. I think they are in a place to where they feel like if they fire her, the ratings will significantly drop. And that's pretty much it. So I know someone said that they just came into the chat. So just before I get off here, I'm just going to recap the entire I'm going to be recapping the season 8, episode 9 episode of Teen Mom OG. So it was in regards to Maci. She was just talking about her PCOS and how she feels like her birth control is affecting that, and she just kind of wants to get off of the birth control. Now, with that being said, pregnancy is a factor to where if you get off your birth control, you can get pregnant. She says she doesn't want any more children, biological children, and she has a conversation with Taylor, her husband, and she talks about different options in regards to children and what they want to do. And Taylor is pretty much at a loss because he's like, a lot of the options for men I'm not too comfortable with right now. So that is where they were at. Amber was having problems with her liver. She said that she was having liver problems and pains. So she had a test done and it came back negative. Nothing came back on her liver. And she said that she thinks that the reason why she was even having pains is because of all the mental medications that she takes. In regards to Cheyenne, she met Matt's family, which is her boyfriend, for the first time. Everything went well, according to Matt. Everything went good as planned. And they had a dinner, and at the dinner, Matt pretty much explained how he has plans with Cheyenne, but he definitely doesn't have any definite plans, meaning that he doesn't want to move in with her. He doesn't want to do anything too quickly. He's not thinking about marriage yet. He's not thinking about kids. In regards to Kate and Tyler, everything seemed great with the baby, and Tyler actually took time to go out with his friends, and Kate went out with her friends because they now have that communication. So that is the recap of Teen Mom Season 8, Episode 9. They did not show anything from Ryan and Mackenzie, so we just have to tune in next week for that. I'm going to look over my chat just to see what you all are talking about before I close out. Thank you all so much for being here. Yeah, Janelle is definitely, she has a few loose screws. Janelle is not in the clear, and I feel like they have to keep Amber on the show because the ratings are significantly low. Yeah, I don't know. They said that allegedly there's some footage that was caught on a Ring camera, a Ring doorbell camera of the incident between Amber and Andrew. So I did read that. So I don't know in regards to that. Yeah, MTV is definitely horrible. So I don't know in regards to this Amber situation. It's up in the air. I think MTV is treating her innocent until she's proven guilty or innocent. So until that point, it's just up in the air. And I think I'm going to end it there. We've been on here for about an hour and a half. So thank you all for tuning in to this recap. I will definitely do more for you all in regards to live streams when Team on air. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to go on this chat and I'm going to tell you all, thank you all so much. Thank you all for being here. And I just want to say that I will be definitely posting more videos, so stay tuned on my main channel. And I want everyone to have like a good night. Thank you all for being here. It was so good. So everyone have a good night. I still see a few people in here. So everyone have a good night. I'll see you all later. Check out my main channel for more videos and updates. Follow me on my social media. I have a Facebook, Yasmin Woodland. I have an Instagram, Yasmin Woodland, and a Twitter, Yasmin Woodland. So just type it in, Yasmin Woodland, and you should see me. So thank you all so much. You all have a great night. Thank you, MJ. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad I could make your morning. All right, you have a good day. Thank you all so much. I'll see you all in my next live, okay? All right, take care. See ya.